everyone, and welcome. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Aries for the week of May 19th. And a special thank you goes out to everyone who has been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed and sharing it. And for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched. And all the lovely comments. Thank you very much for doing that. Oh, and that's a jumper, so we will go and get it. And see what it says. And your first card out is the King of Wands. Very nice way to start the week. So you're motivated this week to making some changes in your life. Some things have come to light and you want to just take a more leadership role in something towards what it is that you want to accomplish. So that's very nice. And you're starting to see your changes that you've recently made starting to take root and take off in the right direction for yourself as well. So again, very motivated this week to making things change around you. And the King of Swords. Yeah, you're really thinking clearly this week. You know, you're using your head over your heart. You're thinking things to completion, what it is that you want to see in your life. And you're taking the steps to take those actions moving forward. So that's really good. Oh, and look at that. The World card. Yeah. Definitely accomplishing something this week that makes you feel you've been there, you've done it, and you can move forward from there. So that's really nice. Like this is your crossroad or finish line, however you want to say it. But you feel accomplished, a peace of mind, and now you're starting over again. Now for some of you, starting over in a new business adventure, starting over just in a different way of doing something. Maybe you've done something in the past, you know, a certain way for a very long time, and now you're realizing it's time to change it just a little bit, you know. And some of you are actually thinking about taking trips, making travel plans for the future. Maybe you've always wanted to do that as well, and you've just never either had the time or the means or the combination of. And this is the week that you realize that with this part finished and completed, I have a little bit of freedom. I have some time. I can now do something for yourself. And that's where you're going. Look at that. You're very, very independent. You know, you've hard labor. You've put effort, time, and energy into things. And now you're understanding that you're comfortable within yourself. You can take care of yourself. You don't need anything from anybody anymore. You're very self-sufficient. And you're satisfied with that. It makes you feel, you know, the world is your oyster now, and it is. And you're financially in a better place for yourself for many of you, which gives you that self-reliance and independent feeling. So you're okay with where you're at. You're realizing that, you know, you can rely on yourself to complete or do whatever it is that you want to do. And, you know, a lot of people may have a different of opinion look at this, but you're content, and that's all that matters. And the Ten of Cups, look at that. Wonderful home, happy life, getting along with your family, your nearest. Your relationships are going well. You're just content this week. You know, you're feeling fulfilled within yourself. Your dreams are coming true, and you're willing to share it with others now. You're not just, you know, not telling anybody anything. You've come home. You find your comfort in all this happiness for yourself. I really like that card. It is such a beautiful card. Look at that. And you cut yourself free. You know, you come out of the shadows and you're shining your own light. You're moving away from myth and disbelief in many things in your life. Maybe you were always taught certain things had to go a certain way, and you're breaking those barriers, and you're comfortable with doing so. You're avoiding people, places, and things that you feel like you're being judged. So you're just cutting that out of your life, because you are quite content and more than capable of doing things on your own for yourself. And you're understanding that that's okay. You don't have to have, whatever it is in your life anymore. You can set it free and really transform yourself in a whole new life. And the Three of Rods, look at that. Yeah, you put your ships out there. You've made tons of progress. And you're forging ahead. You have foresight. There's something that you've always thought about doing, and now you're actually taking those steps now to not only put it out there to the universe, but you're sure of yourself that it will succeed. You're believing in yourself more. And the opportunities are presenting themselves with each time you cut this part out, that your disbelief, or you feel like you're not enough or whatever it is. You're understanding that that's just a myth that you've implanted on yourself. And the Hangman, yeah. If you are feeling stuck at all, you're unsticking yourself, because now you're believing in yourself. You're understanding that, if you need to talk to somebody, you'll do that too, because you're setting yourself free now, understanding where it is you want to go, what you want to accomplish, and you figured out some other things in your life that were holding you back. But there's no more going backwards for you. You're not doubting yourself anymore or questioning your next step forward, because you're realizing that it's going to be the right one for yourself. And the Eight of Cups. Yeah, there you go. There's been some disappointment and, things go on in your life, and you made a withdrawal from it. You've decided to just let it go. You've had enough. There's no sense of putting time, energy, and effort into either a person or a place anymore, because it's never going to satisfy you or help in any direction. So you're leaving it behind. You're understanding that it's okay to cut that tie so that you can keep your own sanity and happiness going forward. So, this is something that you put a lot of time, energy, and effort into, but it's not going to reward you in the long run. And you realize that. So you're making the steps for yourself away from it. And Judgment, yeah. You're very hard on yourself, This is your rebirth moment to step back into your own light, what it is that you wanted in the future, what it is that you've seen coming for you. And you're cutting out people, places, and things that are just not, cutting it anymore for you. And you're not taking care of others anymore. You're taking care of yourself. And nobody gets to judge you at the end of the night but you, and you realize that too. So you're letting go of all of that excess burdens. And the Sun, and there you come. I love it. Perfect. Happiness, renewed energy. You're feeling more inspired to get going again. Maybe you're feeling a little bit down in some of your choices, but you're realizing that it's all right. Those choices helped you change your trajectory. Make a different angle, go in a different way. This is your rebirth. And once you start to believe in yourself again, everything's possible. And the Seven of Pentacles, yeah. You're making some long-term investments. You put in the hard work. You're determined to succeed. And you can actually see, the results at the end. And at that time, you would like it to happen like right now, but you're realizing that you have to cool your jets a little bit, because it will come about. It's just going to take a little bit more time. And the Death card. Yeah, there's been some sort of ending, and you've come to grips with it to know that with that ending, it's, a new beginning. Things had to happen in a certain way in order for you to get the mind frame of where you're at now. And you're just now making that transformation for yourself, that rebirth. You know, it's like an end of a cycle to begin a better and new one for you. So those are beautiful. You're definitely moving forward here. You have a plan. You're self-sufficient, more than capable. All right. You are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all its inhabitants. Beautiful. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you again next week. Bye for now.